Hope you all are having an amazing day. Today we're going to be hopping back into Dredge. Now, last we left off, I remember, got the tier 3 hull upgrade, and I know we got a quest to go to the basin, I believe, to go talk to the scientist over there. But first things first, we are still in the Gale Cliffs. Which, sure, we do still need a fish here at the very least. I know that. We just don't get it until later, I don't think. But what I do know is that before we go on into the Stellar Basin or any of that, I want to go back to the Maros and get a blue mackerel because we still have that quest that I know if I don't do it now, I'm not going to end up remembering, and I'm going to be like halfway towards end game and be like, wait a minute, I still need to get a blue mackerel for those people that are just on an island somewhere. So we might as well do that now instead of later. Can I actually put items? I already put all the items in. Lovely. So I don't need to worry about that. Alright. I'm fine with that. So I need more wood, it seems. It's just wood and money. Okay. So let's go ahead. We'll head on over towards the lighthouse. So we can go towards Maros, because I'm fairly certain that's where the blue mackerel are. Actually, I can double check, because I have an encyclopedia. Blue mackerel. It's in the Maros. Lovely. I also only have one apparition of it, so maybe we can catch some more. And if we get any extra fish, well, we can sell it and put it towards anything else we need. And there might still be some dredging spots in the Gale Cliffs. I might need to double check that before I move on to the... Oh, hi, dolphins. Before I move on to the Stellar Basin. Sure, we can go back to the Gale Cliffs whenever we want. We're gonna have to do that anyways, but it doesn't hurt. Doesn't hurt in the slightest. Alright, what are you? You are not blue mackerel, but I'll take you. How about let's not miss random skill checks. Please and thank you. Actually, this is a fair chunk of fish. Lovely. And we still have enough room that we can catch at least a few blue mackerel, if not an entire section of them. Is that wood? Please say that's wood. Oh, it's wood. Okay. At the moment, wood is a little more important than the blue mackerel. Just a little bit. Because I can always catch the blue mackerel after we sleep. Especially since I think it's a morning fish, and it might be a little too late. I'm not going to be able to catch that. I might be able to catch this fish, though. No. No, I won't be able to. Dang it. I wish I remembered how big it was. But I didn't. You know what? There we go. I rearranged it so I could. That was a little too close to the tip of my boat. That would have been unfortunate. Alright. We can also get all of our crab pots, too, since it's been a while since we checked those crab pots. Hi, fishmonger. Some fish prefer deeper water, while others stick to the shallows. If you're looking for something specific, it's better to know what. It's important to know what depth you're working with. Not wrong. All right, let's go to the dry dock. I need 4 for that. I could finish one of these, but I think I'll just put it into the cargo hold, since that's the one I want the most. I'd rather have more inventory space than to make it so more of my inventory space is going to be taken up with equipment. Alright. Let's go ahead and sleep, since we need the blue mackerel, and they're only out during the day. Whoa. Inverted husk. Flesh prolapsed and shed to the seafloor. A mold discarded, ready to envelop another. Alright. Nope, I wanted to pick up the crab pot as well. Then we can get the blue mackerel. I also need to remember where the people who wanted the blue mackerel were. I know they're on one of the nearby islands. Grotesque mackerel? Mackerel. Corrupted scales and bulbous eyes, like nothing you've ever seen before. Alright. Lovely. That's what you want to see in your fish. Something unseen. I don't think I'll be able to pick up another one. I don't got to manually sell things since I need to keep 1 blue mackerel on me. I mean, I could always just catch another one. I'll just go catch another one. It'll be fine. Oh, that is a whole lot of money. Lovely. Before I repair, I'm just gonna grab the final crab pot in this area. And then we can grab, hopefully this will be, it is not. Where's the blue mackerel? Is it too late in the day? You know what? It is afternoon. And it is a morning fish, so probably. Whoa. 3-headed cod. Alright. 3 heads rise and struggle in unison. 3 mouths hang agape, then close shut together. 3 lives as one. 1 fate bound to many. Lovely. And then we got a big fish. I'll take it. Since we can't catch a blue mackerel at the moment, might as well fish a little bit more. I'll just adjust that all down. I can carry 1 more. There we go. We can sell that all, we can repair our crab pots, we can set out our crab pots, and then I think during the night, at least for a little bit, I'll clean up the goop that's all the way across from where we were. Oh, shipwright, I need to repair stuff. You'll want a variety of tackle to catch all the fish out there. Make sure you're prepared for whatever you may come across. Thanks for the advice. I'll keep that in mind. Alright. Crab pot? Crab pot. Let's go ahead. I'll just put them out towards this area since this is where I'm gonna be Actually, I do need the siphon trawler. So I can clean this up, and I would like to see what fish I can get over here. Because I see that it could be an apparition, and that would be lovely. Hello, paddlefish. I forgot how weird you look. An anvilfish. A hammerhead flat against the alluvium of the world. Every paper needs to surface. Gee, thanks. Fish that I'm not entirely certain is a hallucination or not. Either way, that hurt. Rude. Come on. I understand it's nighttime and all, and you're doing your job. No. Okay. Got it. I wanted to hit my hole against the rock. That was definitely on my to-do list. Oh, wait, I lost the fish. Hope the seagulls don't get your catch, those blessed pests. Yeah, they are very much pests. Like they're cute and all, but they take my fish. I want my fish. They're my fish. Okay. Let's go ahead and do that so we no longer have the notification. Shipwreck. Sorry, it's a mess in here. I've just been so busy lately. You know how it is. Exhausting. Fair enough. Let's go ahead and sleep. And now we can get the blue mackerel. And then we can head off to wherever we need to go. You are eel. I don't need eel. You are blue mackerel. I do need you. There we go. And I'll just manually sell this slot. Just so we can guarantee that we're gonna have a blue mackerel that we can give to the people at the island. I still need to remember where exactly that specific island is. It's somewhere nearby, I know that. It's towards the Gale Cliffs. So as long as we head towards the Gale Cliffs, we should be fine. There we go. Let's go ahead and put on our enhanced lights, just in case this night rolls around. And we need to head towards the Gale Cliff. I'm assuming it's maybe that one, but I can also see it being the smaller one. And I am heading the right direction. Lovely. Off we go, and I'll head towards this island first, since it's the closest. And hopefully it's the right one, and if not, well, I hope the fish doesn't rot. Well, in the time that it takes to find the people. Was I right? It looks like it. Hey, I finally got your fish. It took a while, but I got your fish. Fulfill the hunger. The hooded figure unfurls an old paper scroll. They point to the shape shown at the top. It appears to be a blue mackerel. Well, I have, in fact, a blue mackerel. With expert precision, they plunge their hands into the gullet of the fish and tear out the heart. They stuff it into their mouths unceremoniously. More still empty. They point to another shape on the second scroll. This one looks like a tiger mackerel. Have I found a tiger mackerel yet? I think I have. Is it? Yes, it is in the Gale Cliffs. Alright. You know what? I was legitimately heading towards the Gale Cliffs, so I can easily do that. Alright. towards the Gale Cliffs I go. Either way, I was going to go back there to see if there's any more things I could dredge up, so it doesn't hurt. I do, however, want to see... It's daytime as well. Alright. So we're not going to be able to get it yet. But it should be able to circle around the Gale Cliffs and see if there's any more dredging areas. We'll see. If there are, hooray! If there aren't, well, that means we can head to the Stellar Basin without having to worry about missing anything. Or not having certain upgrades. Oh, wood. Thank you. I need all of the wood. Give me all of the wood. I need at least 2 more so I can get the next storage upgrade. And then if I get more on top of that, I won't complain at all. In fact, I'd be stoked. This is scrap. Maybe you can give some research? You know what? I got what I asked for. Lovely. I don't think we might need more scrap, actually. I think, if I remember correctly, in our storage, we have a fair chunk of cloth, but not a whole lot of scrap, and I know we don't have any wood in our storage, so... I think it'll be... That's the one eel that takes up a lot of space in our inventory. For now, I won't grab it. Don't you dare. Okay, it's daytime. Lovely. Ooh, a research part. Thank you. Well, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Come on. How much more cloth are we gonna get? 1 more? You know what? I'll take it. I'll take it and grab an oceanic perch. I'm not gonna grab more than that because it's an oceanic perch. They don't take a lot of room in your inventory, but they don't necessarily sell for much. At least I don't think so. So I'll take 1. Oh? Where? I don't see the big fish. Why did I hear the big fish? Concerning. There we go. Oh, and I can buy it. Perfect. Net spaces or light spaces? Honestly, I think engine would be the best one to invest in next. But then again, it's only 80, so I can easily buy the net space and not have to worry about the cost of either of these. Perfect. And then I can just go to storage. I have so much cloth. I know I'm gonna use it, but I still have a whole lot of cloth. I don't remember what all I have researched. I might actually actually want to save it for now. Just so we can get this when we need to, because I think we are able to get that once we talk to the scientists in the basin. I think. I'm not entirely certain. It's been a while since I played this game, so we'll see. But for now, it doesn't hurt to save our research, especially since we can also use it in the other place. Alright. We do still need some wood, but you know what? Oh, right, tiger mackerel. Never mind. Oh, hey, some wood. Okay, let's grab this wood. Let's get the tiger mackerel. Give it to the hooded figures. And then we can head out to the basin. Oh, this is lovely. I'll take it. Oh, and it's only during the morning, so we're gonna have to... Well, I'll probably fish during the night until I get super insane, but we are definitely gonna have to wait until morning so we can get the tiger mackerel. Alright. Oh, well. Alright. Floating dock. Let's put you here. And you here. How much is the tier 4? Oh, that's expensive. For multiple reasons. Not only just the actual price, but also just because of the refined metal. Alright. I can at least put some of this away. That's not where I want to put it. So we need 4 wood and 3 refined metal. And then we'll be good. For the most part, we still need all of the money because it's 1,500, but besides that, we should be good. How big is this? Only 4? Alright, I'll take it. That's not what I wanted to do. I did not mean to press F. I mean, I succeeded in it. But that was not what I meant to do. There we go. Please no. I like being able to see. Please don't turn off my light. I don't remember how well the Nautilus sells, so this should actually be a relatively good haul, since it's oceanic and the goop fish. There we go. 216, I'll take it. I will take it. Now all we have to do is find the tiger trail. Slightly more substantial than other mackerel species, but harder to catch. And it doesn't tell me specifically whether or not if it's... Yes, it does. I was gonna say it doesn't tell me whether it's super deep or not, but it's just broader trawl. It's coastal. It said it in bold letters. I should probably read the bold letters. I didn't. I was reading everything else other than that, but you know what? Here we are. Don't you dare, don't you dare, don't you dare, don't you dare, don't you dare. Thank you. That only had egg crab in it. Don't. I heard you. Please no. Okay, nope. I don't trust you. Go away. Rude. I think to the right is wood. I could be wrong. Oh, it's cloth. It's cloth, the other is scrap. And this is oceanic. I don't need oceanic. Just scrap, and scrap takes a lot of inventory space. I may still need scrap, but I think for now I'll be fine. Wood, on the other hand, I will take. So wood and tiger mackerel, which are not going to be out because it's 13. It is officially 2, which is a little late for tiger mackerel, which is fine, but it does kind of suck. Fine, I will catch the scrap because I was a little late to getting the tiger mackerel. Honestly, instead of going the way that I went this time, I should go the opposite way, and I think I might find more coastal fish there, along there. It's not a guarantee, but I can see that working. That's oceanic. I'm almost positive. Get some more wood. Don't you dare, don't you dare, don't you dare. Please don't come after me. I think that was just a tornado. That wasn't the giant fish eel thing. I was fine. I didn't need to worry. Is there a way that I can maneuver this to where I can fit a little bit more? There should be. There we go. I can carry one more. Lovely. And I could just put that in storage because I'm fairly certain we already have all of the scrap we need for the tier 4. Don't you dare. Alright. Let's put those in. I think I said I needed, yes, 4. I need 4 wood. I only have 2, but that's fine. I can at least put these ones in. And then once we get the 2, we can finish it up.
Oh.
Alright. Now we can rest and go the opposite way. So let's rest and go left. And hopefully we'll find what we're looking for. It's not that, because that's oceanic. Oceanic. Coastal isn't. Super shallow. I don't think that's the fish we're looking for. I'm almost positive that is the fish we're looking for. And unless it's by the edges, I don't think we're gonna find the tiger mackerel over here. And that is dredging stuff, which is good, but not what we're looking for. Let me turn. There we go. You know what? What is this? That is wreckfish. I do not need wreckfish. And it's too late for tiger mackerel because I'm not right next to one. Dang it. Dang it. Ooh, an opal ring. You know what? I'll take it. And apparently I'll also take the goop because it popped in my ship. I mean, it means I can make more of the vials, but I'm fairly certain I do not need more vials at the moment. I think I'm good since I have, what, half a storage of it? Legitimately? I have a fair chunk of them. That is not oceanic or wreckfish, but also not the fish I'm looking for. Enthralled stonefish. A hollowed husk hosting a hostile dweller. The eyes inside begin their search for a safer vessel. Lovely. Alright. You know what? Once we get back to the traveling merchant, we should be... Oh, right, that's the rocks. I almost thought I somehow missed something I could search, but no, it's just rocks. That's metal. I don't need the metal. You're the eel. That will take up a fair chunk of inventory space, but you know what? I recently upgraded my inventory, so it should be fine. Keyword is should be. They are still really big fish. Is there a better way I can fit that? I'm not certain. You know what? That's probably the best I'm gonna get, in all fairness. I forgot to repair my crab pot. You know what? That's cloth. For a half a heartbeat, I thought it was wood, but it was not. If it was wood, I would have been tempted. Oh, that's wood. Oh, that's wood. Alright. Okay. I can carry one there. I can carry two. Ah. Give me the wood. Please. So that way I only have to worry about the... Oh, there's only one. Well, I guess that's one less I have to get later. Don't you dare. I heard that. Don't try and jump into my boat. You weren't invited. It's my boat. I would like to get inside of this area. No, 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 no. There we go. I am so glad that I somehow did not hit that rock. I mean, sure, one of our fish is infected now, but I did not hit that rock. At least there's that. Alright. Storage. We'll put the opal and the goop. There we go. And let's go ahead and put the wood. Wait, how much? We actually have a fair chunk of money. Even after repairing. Well, we won't after this. Let's buy the refined metal. And I cannot buy anything else except for the packed explosives. I'm not going to yet. I do need to, but I won't yet. Let's go ahead and go to the dry dock. I don't need to put anything in storage. I just need to sleep and then put down my crab pot. Because we're still looking for the third crab. Which might be... somewhere shallow, maybe? And you know what? I will buy a explosive for that area. Because I forgot I didn't break into that area yet. So let's go to the shipyard. And off we go. We'll explode this, see what's over there. Which is going to take our time. Which means we might not get the tiger trout yet, but I do want to see what's over here. Oh, refined metal. I'll take it. You know what? Even if it's just one, I'll take it. Let me out, 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 let me out. Let me out, let me out, let me out, let me out, let me out. I'm out! I'm alive! Alright. What is... This is tiger mackerel. It is! Oh, lovely. That means we can go back to the hooded figures, give them the tiger mackerel, without having to wait another night. Let's go ahead and sell one of them. Still need to put down my crab pot. So let's go ahead, crab pot. And you know what? I think I keep putting them in super deep waters. Maybe it's a shallow water crab? Eek. I don't like getting that close to the rocks. I keep doing it. Because I kinda have to in some instances, but still don't like it. Not there, there. Right? To the right. Because it was on the left side while we were going towards the Gale Cliffs. Right? At least I'm fairly certain. Hey, I was right. Lovely. Just shimmy my way over. More still empty. Alright, here is the tiger mackerel. Again, they rip into the flesh of the fish, drawing out its heart. It's consumed as quickly as first. Almost fulfilled. They point to a fish on the final scroll. This one is a snake mackerel, which I think would be in the... That sounds like it would be in the Twisted Strand. Which isn't where we're going next, so I'm gonna just have to remember that for later. Because we're going to be going to the stellar basin next, which is to our left. We might as well head over here so we can check the crab pots, because it has been a few days. We'll grab those, sell what we have in the crab pots. Hopefully it'll be enough to maybe buy another piece of refined metal. If it is, hooray! If it isn't, well, I tried. You know what? I don't know if I have all the squid aberrations yet. I could check, but I'm already here, so it doesn't hurt. Brood squid. So that was 1. This is 2. Where's the third one? The third one's further out. Did I sail by it without even realizing? I must have. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. I heard you. I'm hoping you're far enough away that you're not gonna just hit me out of nowhere. Okay, we're good. We're fine. No boat fish is gonna come at us. That would never happen. Oh, that is a whole lot. 230, I'll take it. Don't think that's enough, though. I think even if it was... Yeah, even if it was 300, it wouldn't be enough, because I'm fairly certain it costs 450. So, we'll see. Let's go ahead and grab the crab pots so we can place them down. Because it's a nice 200. We need to go towards the basin, which is the other way. I was going the complete opposite direction. Let's go ahead and drop one here. And here. That's not the right one. Trolling it. Because we can get a little bit of this cleaned up. Sure, we may not necessarily need to at the moment, since we have a whole lot in our storage that aren't being used. But it doesn't hurt while we're just sailing by. There's a lot of stuff in front of you. Have I been near you? Or did I forget? Or did I just not come over here? I might not come over here yet. Because in all fairness, we are heading towards the Killer Basin. I've been doing my best to finish up areas before I go to a new area. At least to the best of my ability. Except for the things that I legitimately can. Because I need different tools. There we go. And then... Oh, treasure. What kind of treasure lurks over here? You know what? I'll take the silver trinket. I know I will need more metal later, but our storage is already really full, so I'm mostly hoping for research at this point. We'll see. Okay, good. It didn't fill up my inventory too much. What's on the other side? Nothing? Nothing. Alright. We're getting relatively close to the Stiller Basin, which is fantastic. Though if I remember correctly, I think the Stiller Basin was a little more dangerous at night, but I could be misremembering. I feel like the majority of places are dangerous at night. In all fairness. Ooh, a goblet. I mean, I'll take it. I won't say no to a goblet that I can sell later. A collection of cases have washed up against the shore. Some have already been split open and lost their contents to the waves. Let's look for some valuables, and I found some photography equipment. Did the photographer that the mayor was talking about lose their equipment? They might have. Or they might actually be in this area. One or the other. And what are you? Oh, you're a missile. That's why you're all shiny. Alright. Oh, I forgot how cool this place looks. This place looks so cool. And I'm almost 100% certain that I am super ill-prepared for this place. In the fact that until I talk to the scientist, I don't think we can fish at a fair chunk of these. I could be wrong, though. You know what? As much as I want to read that note, I think I'll wait. At least until I find a dock. How big are you? Oh, you are neat. You're shaped neatly. Alright. Just in case, our sanity is extremely low. I'll just keep my horn on. Alright. Hey, a dock! Lovely. Alright, before anything, let's go ahead and read those messages. 14th of September, 1927. I have not written in a few days. I have been afflicted with some strange chill which conspires to fog my brain. I cannot seem to keep warm no matter what I do. The ink has run from some of the lines here, and they're illegible. While most of what they hauled up was junk, they eventually came up with a large wooden casket. A hush came over the crew at such a tantalizing discovery. I remember the next moments with excruciating clarity. He pried it open easily. The buckling boards cracked and groaned with relief as they splintered apart. Crimson cloth spilled out onto the deck. The crashing waves rose to fill my ears. I hear them still. He stared down into the open casket, then turned to me. In his eyes, I saw the void. The page has been torn off here. All right. The 6th and the 7th of March, 1927. We are engaged to be married. He sailed us out to the very center of the Stiller Basin to see the lights. We talked for hours, something we haven't done in such a long time. Waiting, hoping, sometime past midnight, as we were growing delirious and hysterical from the lack of sleep, the aurora shimmered into the skies above. When I turned to see his reaction, he was already down on one knee. I cannot remember what he said or what I said, but I know that I said yes. The ring is beautiful, with a span of jewels going right the way around. I cannot take my eyes off of it. P.S. I was not sure whether to write this under yesterday's date or today's, given that it occurred at the conjunction of the days. but I feel that the news is significant enough to warrant expanding of multiple entries. Alright. Lovely. Let's go ahead and put the wood away, because it doesn't look like there is a shop, at least at the place that we're docked at. There might be a traveling merchant, because I did see other lights further away, but as of right now... Huh. That's a problem. Alright, I would prefer to have... I'd prefer to have the wood over canisters. So for now... You know what? Let's go over to the net. I'll put one in here so it's not taking up room in my cargo. I can put this back. And then I legitimately do need to put stuff into the upgrading area. The dry dock. Alright. Let's say hi to the researcher. Oh, hello. I wasn't expecting any visitors. Who are you? I am a fisherman. Ah, yes. I thought you had to look. But a fisherman all the way out here? Strange. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you all the same. I've not seen another soul in months. In fact, I could do with your help if you had the time. What do you need help with? I need help collecting samples to study. I was originally posted at the research outpost on the interior of the basin, but it was attacked. A large creature emerged from the depths and destroyed the outpost. Now it rests at the center of the basin. I fled here and have been making it do as best as I can, but I had to leave most of my equipment behind, so now my research has come to a halt. Take a look at this list of specimens I need. Please drop them off here. You might need to experiment with different fishing strategies to collect them all. Well, I do have one of them, which I caught at night, so yay! Maybe the other ones I can catch during the day? That would be lovely. Met a researcher in the Stellar Basin, set up at the old fort. Needs some help collecting samples of the fish in the area. My kind of job. She was chased away from her research outpost by an aggressive creature. Presumably, it's living in the depths of the basin. I should be careful around there. Alright. Is there anything else? Actually, yes. Someone from the Iron Haven Corporation sent me. AKA, I think you're potential professor, or at least someone who helped you. I didn't expect that name to follow me all the way out here. Perhaps that was naive of me. So, what do you want? Well... You know what? I'll just say that the scientist seems to know you, because that seems like a gentler way of going into it instead of being like, oh, hey, so they kind of drilled into the earth and it kind of fractured and started having goop everywhere. You know, affecting the ecosystem and everything. And I know him. He's the reason I was posted all the way out here, so far from home. You might have mentioned that I studied under him, but I studied him too. His theories on nature's cycles were odd. He never went into much detail, but his work had some curious influences. I heard whispers through the door of his office, saw confusing diagrams that lingered in half-erased chalk dust and on torn-up shreds of paper. Never could make much sense of it. Alright. Ironhaven has drilled into the earth. Oh, and you're helping them with that, I suppose? Do you have any idea what they're even doing? Yeah, not really. She turns away and tries to recompose herself with a few deep breaths. Of course you don't. You're just trying to help. But you've seen what's happened to the water here and elsewhere, I imagine. What about that defensive tech? You know, the scientist said you had some tech that might be able to help with the kraken that's underneath the area. Strictly speaking, I wouldn't be able to call it a defense system. It doesn't interact with anything on a physical level. You see, Ironhaven's Scientific Communication Division have long been working on projects to further their exertion over the natural world. It's complicated stuff, but essentially they were trying to emit signals to communicate with, well, anything they wanted to, I suppose. The tech I've been working on is along those lines, but instead of a wide spectrum of communication, it attempts to broadcast a single word, flee. It emits a vocalized panic response of every animal I was able to gather acoustic data for. Lovely. We need to protect the rig and its workers! Because it is legitimately being attacked. Well, not necessarily attacked. It's being grabbed onto by some sort of kraken-like creature. I could give a damn about the rig or the corp, but not everyone deserves to face the consequences of the corp's actions. I'll give you some schematics. I'm sure someone there is smart enough to decipher them and get it built. Just don't let them think this means I forgive them or that I approve of what they're doing. Alright. That makes complete sense. Okay. Some huge tentacles have... Oh, right. We already read this. They just changed the tasks because we finished it. Or finished the task that set us onto this area. Okay. Let's go ahead and head back into here. And I'm assuming we're going to be able to catch all of these fish with what we have right now. Barracuda. Alright. I forgot how long the barracudas are. They're very, very long. I don't think we needed a barracuda, did we? I mean, worst that happens is that we will sell the barracuda. Let's go ahead and check. Samples, firefly squid, and aurora jellyfish. Yeah, I do not need barracuda. It does look like there's something over there. So I'll go to it after I dredge up some wood. Because it would be nice to have wood, since we are, I think we're one short. And then we'll just be one short of refined metal, and then however much more money we need after that. So we should be good. It is also very much nighttime. What treasure lies beneath the waves? And hopefully... Alright, I'll take it. I will take it. This is gonna be the squid we already have. Alright. So, not yet. Oh, wait. Do I need a net to catch the jellyfish? I might. Alright. Oh, I think I found the research center that the researcher was posted at. Or at least I'm assuming so. And we got some broken spectacles. Lovely. Can we do anything with this yet? Generator. An old generator sputters and ticks over. The laboratory. The laboratory is in ruins with equipment and research papers strewn about the place. Where do you want to look? open the cupboards. You check the cupboards. Research! I'll take it. What about the equipment on the table? There are some strange-looking prototype parts on the table, but you can't see any use for them right now. On the other side of the table, you find a hastily scrawled note. It reads, "Not safe. Expect retaliation imminently. Evacuating to fort." Alright. Look around on the floor. What's on the floor? There are cracks in the base of the structure that grow into large gashes as you follow them along to the walls. Something extremely large and powerful created these holes. You slowly reach your arm into one. You know, that's totally what you want to do. I mean, I'll take the research, I won't complain. Just saying, wouldn't want to stick my arm in any mysterious hole. That sounds like a bad idea. But who am I to judge? We got research, so it worked out in the end. I'm really hoping those lights are a merchant of sorts. Because I don't want the barracudas in my inventory to rot. That would be very not great. Oh. Alright, guess I'm going right over here. First things first, selling the barracuda. Second, I can't really store anything. Like, I put a piece of wood in there. That's not the thing I wanted to open. Alright. Fine. I cannot buy it yet. I do need to open up a few slots, though. It means I won't be able to clean up anything, but my inventory's too full to be able to actually do anything about it. And to see, the thing that sucks the most is that I'm probably gonna lose these spectacles. Coastal and shallow. That's just coastal. I think coastal and shallow is probably gonna be the one that's gonna be best for now. Alright. And that means that we have one more slot in our storage locker to put something in. And you know what? I'm not entirely certain which one's worth more, but I'm going to assume that the rings are going to be worth more than the doubloon. So I can put away the spectacles, because I think those are probably also going to be a little more than the doubloon. I know I legitimately can't put anything in there. If you go to the shipyard, I can, in fact, grab it. Alright. Let's go ahead and uninstall. I can't put it in storage! Alright. Oh, that actually kind of hurts. That's fine. There, now we have a trawl net. That was a little bit. A little spendy. I mean, it's fine, because we have fish right over here. We can easily get it back, but a coral grouper. All right. Can I? I can. Okay. I love the fact that with this fish, I don't have to worry too much about its odd shape. I mean, I do have to worry a little bit about it, but not too much. Then I can go over here. I can sell the fish I just caught. Which means I got the majority of my money back. Lovely. And then we can go try and troll some fish up. Aurora jellyfish. Alright, there's one. And you know what? I'll just keep it out. There's no reason not to at the moment. I do, however, want to refine the forge wherever that might be. Is it over there? I think it is. Alright. Alright. Oh. Hi there. You know what? I'm just gonna fish up these octopi. I wanted a bigger one. I was gonna be patient and get the bigger one. There we go. Oh, Medusa octopus. 8 snapping mouths crawl over each other at the behest of a silent master. Lovely. And firefly squid. Perfect. We got the 2 other fish we needed. And I'm going away from where I need to go. I need to go this way, and then I could go sell things. Oh, okay. No. And because it's only coastal and shallow, I might as well bring it up since it's not going to be able to catch anything over here. Because it'd be oceanic. A researcher. I got things. I forgot to talk to you again. Tell me about yourself before I give you your fish. Okay. I don't think there's much to say. I studied biological sciences at Ironhaven College. It was a struggle. There was no other female students in the department that year, or the year before, or the year before that. It's hard not to feel like an outsider in an environment like that, you know? You probably don't. When I graduated, I managed to land a job at the Northern Biological Research Society, and then I was posted here by myself. I thought I would relish in the peace and quiet, but I miss having company. I've always had someone, or at least a pet. Out here, it's just machines. Is there anything else? What sort of creature attacked you? Was it the one that is very shiny and blue? I think it is. Well, I got the sense that it was attacking the research outpost itself rather than me specifically. I suspect that it was disturbed by some of my monitoring equipment. There were dozens of machines running there. All were powered by a noisy generator. It was huge, larger than any other marine species I've studied. It attacked with tentacles, so I'd guess at some sort of octopus or squid or an anemone. One of my research vessels was moored around the back of the station, so I managed to slip away in that while it was tearing apart the front. There was a lot of valuable data and equipment left there, but I'm not going back. I can't. I won't face it again. Have you noticed anything unusual? Now that you mention it, I've been so preoccupied with the attack and having to rebuild here, I'd almost forgotten. I found these letters from my sister. She sent them to me while I was studying before she... The researcher is quiet for a moment and stares off to the side. Anyway, I keep finding them amongst my papers. I don't remember packing them, but I must have. I started finding them more frequently. They turned up in my collection nets, in my sampling tubes. They were letters I'd never seen before, but they were in her writing. They were in her name. They were saying things, talking about things that happened after she died. I can't explain it. And now I'll give you the fish you were looking for. So, first things first, they aren't here, they're in the net. A little firefly squid and a rare jellyfish. Thank you. It looks like you caught up with all the surface specimens I need. But yes, I do also need some from deeper down. But that's going to be a problem. Why? What's the problem? I developed a device to retrieve samples from the abyssal zone. This was over in the other research outpost before the attack. I have an idea of how to keep the creature at bay long enough to collect these samples, but while I work on that, I need you to retrieve some prototype parts, and I know exactly where that is because I went there too early. Careful, I suggest you go during the day. I wouldn't want to be out on the reef at night. I was, in fact, on the reef at night and nothing happened. I mean, I probably could have easily run into the jellyfish that were just kind of floating around, but besides that, everything seemed fine. So either I'm forgetting something that could easily come out and attack me during... Oh. Now one of my octopi are infected. Or maybe something in my troll. I mean, one or the other. And you know what? I'll put up my troll. I don't think I'm going to catch much since I'm going not too far, but... There we go. Buy my things. Thank you. Alright. You know what? Do I have enough to... I do. Yes. I don't have enough to actually buy the upgrade itself, but I now have everything I need for this. Lovely. Now I just need to actually be able to afford said upgrade, so I can put all my other things into there. You know what? I'll take it. I was expecting to catch a red snapper, but you know what? That's what happens when you dredge. I didn't go over here. What's over here? I think this is just... Yeah, it's just a rock. The stone hums quietly, sending ripples through the air around it. Faint shapes dance upon its surface, vanishing before your eyes can focus on them. I'm fairly certain you have to do that in specific order. Oh, I need explosives. I mean, I do have enough to buy an explosive, so I guess that's not necessarily a problem, but I don't have an explosive on hand. And research bird. Lovely. Is there a fishing spot that's specific to the... I shouldn't be dredging this up. I shouldn't be dredging that up. I don't have any space in my storage, so it's just gonna sit in my inventory. I need to be patient. I'll just come back later. Okay, what is this? This is also gonna be another case of... Oh, it's a flag! You know what? A flag is way more valuable than any of the one space items, so I'm not too concerned. I will gladly get rid of one of those to save... Oh, yeah, I need a pistol. I don't have a pistol yet. Alright, let's go ahead and head over to the broken research area. I can get to it from the single, right? Ooh. A Parhelion jellyfish. Two spires of light shine from within its hood. Stinging spiked tentacles trail below. Lovely. And you know what? I'll take the research. Perfect. And then we can just grab the parts, which are going to be on the table. There we go. Prototype parts. You still have the prototype parts on board. And I already looked everywhere because we came here a little too early. And because we have 3 research parts, 2 being in our hull, we might as well research something. Honestly, I'll do that. I'm gonna keep one in my storage for now. But it should be good. And you know what? We'll see whether or not we get to the researcher first, or if we'll get to the wandering merchant first. Because either way, we have what we need. We'll be able to sell a little bit more if we get to the wandering trader first, and we'll be able to give the researcher what they need if we get to the researcher first. Researcher's over there. So I'm going to get to the researcher first, which means that the octopi might be a little stale when I go over, but that's not the worst thing in the world. Could be better, but it could be a whole lot worse as well. So I'm not too concerned. Plus we can always get more fish if we really need to. If it does turn to rot, well, I hope it won't. I don't think it will. Unless I get sidetracked while driving to the merchant. But it should be fine. Hello again. What do you need? Well, I have the research parts. Excellent. Let me assemble a device for you. This should allow you to catch specimens from much greater depths. It's a little slow, but you may be able to make some improvements. Okay. Okay, that's... Alright. Can I just store it in here? No? Alright, fine. I won't store it in there then. Can I... No? Now I developed a repulsion machine that produces a bright light and emits a high-pitched noise. It should deter the creature from attacking or enrage it. I'm not sure. There's a huge difference between both of those. Connected to the research outpost generator, you'll have to return and re-engage it every few hours, but other than that, it's completely automated. Lovely. My inventory is atrocious. Great. Now take a look at this list of specimens. Remember, you'll want to install and activate the machine before attempting to collect these. You might also need to improve the equipment I gave you to catch some of these. Alright. Lovely. So, anglerfish, giant amphipod, loose jaw, and a snailfish. Alright. Lovely. Nope, there is nothing else I need to ask of you. I just need to go into my storage and figure out my whole situation. You know what? I'm gonna use this research part. I know I was saving it, but we're gonna get more research parts. It'll be fine. I need to sell the fish that are in the large trawl net, and then I'll install it. And that should be good. I don't want to have the lumber in my inventory. Lumber is super valuable. I might have to get over it. I just need to be careful. As long as I'm careful, it'll be fine. I also forgot to put my trawl up, but apparently I caught something, so I guess it's not all too bad. I'll take it. So sell the fish. I'll unequip the trawl net. I think even with unequipping the trawl net and equipping the other, I don't think I'll be able to re-equip the 4x4 cube collector. Not that it'll do anything at this point since it's full, but let's sell all of that. Lovely. Alright. And then I can go into here. I need to uninstall you. Nope. Nope, I'm not going to discard it either. Okay. I guess I'm going to waste a lot of time. Alright. Let's instead do this. Uninstall it. Put this over here. Yeah, I won't be able to equip this because it takes too much room. Alright, that's fine. That is fine. What's not fine is the fact that it's taking much more room, so I'm not able to put the lumber away at the moment. Actually, can I sell the dark canisters? If I can, then I might be able to finick around with that. Because I know I do need the dark canisters, but I can't. Well, I don't want to just discard them, so for now, they'll be in my inventory. Yes, they'll be taking up room in my inventory, but we have enough space in there that I'm not too worried. And then we use the final research on here so we can get the flex crab pot. And you know what? How much money do we have? 522. We're about a third of the way there on what we want. Which isn't too bad, but it definitely could be better. As much as I want to, I think I'll focus on getting the next upgrade first because of how expensive it is, and then I'll get another engine. Oh right, I unequipped the troll. I forgot about that. Okay. And it is getting close to nighttime, so I should be able to head over to the research area, finish with the machine, turn it on, and then we can go into the center. Hopefully. To the generator. And in you go. A small object rolls out from under the generator, covered in dried salt. You know what? I'll take it. Yes. The repulsion machine hums and whirs to life. A few seconds later, a bright light shoots from the top, and an alarm begins blaring. The researchers said this would keep the creature at bay, for a time at least. And I just need to rush to the center. I can't get that one. Can I get this one? No, I cannot. I'm honestly worried about when it's gonna run out. Okay. Abyssal. I don't know where to fish for Abyssal. It's somewhere along here. You know what? I can dredge this, though. Please don't run out. I know a few hours have passed, but please don't run out. Ah, it's a doubloon. Alright. Please no. I don't know where you are, but please no. Oh, I'm gonna need to upgrade it to be able to... I won't be able to fish in the one spot yet. The goop spot, until I go back to the Iron Haven area. You know what? What I'll do... Don't try and get onto my ship. Rude. What I'll do is I'll fish around. That's Hadal. I don't have Hadal fishing yet. I'll fish around, sell everything, and then I'll go to the Iron Haven area so I can hopefully get a little bit more either upgrades or something. And hopefully we'll be able to afford the upgrade for this. Because if we can, that would be fantastic. If we can't, well, that won't be ideal, but I'll make do. So there's the researcher. Please say this isn't close enough to... Okay, good. I can, in fact, get this treasure. A citrine ring. Lovely. You know what? I'm gonna go over to the Iron Haven area for multiple reasons, because I need to go by Little Morrow and sell all of my treasure, because that is taking up a fair chunk of space in my inventory. And I don't think I can wield anymore, can I? Can I situate it to where I can? Oh, I can. I can fit one more barracuda. Lovely. So we'll go sell it. And then... I forgot we had wood on this. Hold on. Where was that? Was that in the fish market? That's relatively expensive, but I do want to see what crab are over here, so. While I'm starting to head home, I'll just drop off crab pot. And then when we come back, we'll just pick it up towards on our way towards the merchant. And that should be good. I just need to remember, we need to go to Little Morrow. There have been so many times where it's like, oh hey, I need to go to Little Morrow so I can sell my treasure. And then I completely just go past and don't get the treasure sold. That's partially why I'm in this situation. I only need these for the sample collection and everything. But since I'm already on my way out, I'll just collect them to sell. And then I'll give them to the researcher later. Oh, bursting anglerfish. The deep faces its own consequences of creation. In the darkness, brutality becomes the ultimate filter. Alright. And I think I can fit one. Yeah. Wait, no, oh. Never mind, it's completed. I was gonna say, no, I can fit another. But it's hard to fit another when it's not something you can achieve. Oh, and that's scrap. I already have a whole lot of scrap in my storage. I do not need more right now. In fact, I need more just things taking my items rather than, okay. Thanks for whispering in my ear. I didn't want to be insane, and thankfully it didn't fully hit me, but I did hear it. I keep forgetting to grab that. Okay. Nope. Please let me go. 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 Oh, there's a... Please. Please let me go. That sucked, but I'd rather that than have the fish catch up to me. I should have took a longer route instead of just trying to go through. Alright. Let's sell that. Let's repair our stuff. We might as well sleep. We'll head over to Little Morrow. And then we should be fine. Hopefully. And then we can sell a fair chunk of stuff, and then we can store everything that is in our inventory that is not equipment into our storage. So first things first, painter. I do actually have a few flags. A unique design. Do I want to attach it now? Yes, I do technically have another flag. It's the anchor flag. But I just attached the pirate flag, so I want to have that for a little while. Alright. And then, yes, I actually have a whole lot of trinkets. Did it also sell the ones in here? No, it didn't. Actually, that's a good thing. Because there's two I'm keeping. Sure, I probably don't need to, but one of them I feel bad getting rid of, and the other just feels like a good idea to keep, because for some reason there's something in my brain saying, hey, we're gonna need this later. I mean, we might not. It is legitimately labeled as a trinket, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. I could finally put those dark canisters away. I can put this research part away for now, since I'm going to be heading towards the Iron Haven area, wherever that might be. There we go. And you know what? Let's go ahead and pick up our crab pots as well. Because our funds are close enough that we might as well attempt to see if we can get all of the money that we need. If we can, hooray! That means we can put a whole lot of our storage into the dry docks. But if we can't, then I would actually be genuinely surprised because we have a whole lot of funds. Color me surprised. Because it's 100, not 100. It is 1,500 for the upgrade. So I, in fact, cannot afford it yet. I'm close, but not quite. I really want to grab that wood because I know I'm going to need it later. But at the moment, it would just be a waste of space because I can't put it in my storage. It's fine. I'll always be able to grab it later. You know what? I don't think I've ever tried talking to you again, so I'm just going to drop by to see if I can and if you say anything new. You know, you just still say thank you. You still say the same thing that you said last time. Which is fine. Hello? Ominous rumbles beneath the ocean. Or growls. I don't know what to describe that sound at the moment. Right. I remembered that there was tentacles grabbing onto it, but I forgot what it looked like exactly. Oh, hot. You are massive. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and put the enhanced lights on before I forget, and then need them and panic. Because knowing me, that will happen if I don't put on the enhanced lights before I need them. Why did it take me this long to realize that there's eyeballs on the tentacles? Hold on.
Huh.
Alright. Yes, I know that there's dark liquid. Thank you. But I'm good. Alright. First things first. Defenses, since we're here. So this is where we're gonna be. So this is where we're going to build some sort of machine to repel those tentacles, right? That's what the scientists said. These blueprints are confusing. What even is... Okay, I think I follow. Well, I can put this in there. And I'm fairly certain I can make one of those crates. It'd be in the foundry, right? Those tentacles seem angry. Not surprised. You know what? I can genuinely do that. There we go. let's go ahead and put the crate in. We'll get started. Lovely. Fences are primed. Turning them on now. This had better work. I have a feeling this is going to cause more issues, but you know what? Who's to say that the past actions of this place hasn't caused more issues or affect anything of what I should be thinking? A droning voice begins to sound from the top of the rig, reverberating it through the metal down into the deep. Yeah, I don't have high hopes for this rig. I mean, the tentacles did retreat. Is it going to cause more issues? For once, it didn't cause more issues. All right. Yes, remarkable. The power spikes. Fisherman, don't forget about those samples. He walks away, muttering something about modulating voices and waves. The defenses are operational, emitting a droning sound that grates at the ears. Lovely. And yes, I know, I'm gonna get you your fish. I just need to actually get said fish, which means I need to upgrade my stuff, which would be at the factory. I've been drawing up some plans for a new factory wing. Take a look if you get the chance. Lovely. I'm gonna need to upgrade it. Hold on. Don't like these waters, but the corpse team too. They do indeed. And I really need you to make 2 more of these. Please and thank you. Oh, come on. 1 more. At the very least, I might need another to actually craft it, but for now. Oh, right. No, that's not worth it. At least not right now. We don't fully understand the properties of all the materials we're working with, but it's something the head scientist is working on. You've said that before. I don't know why you said it without popping up the other thing, but you know what? That's fine. Go ahead and make the new thing. We're making good progress on getting the factory fully operational. Lovely. You guys are making fantastic progress. Fisherman, I think you're going to like what we can make here now. We got various offcuts, and scraps here. I can usually turn them into something. Oh? Oh, well, that's not what I need, but alright. Volcanic, mangrove, coastal... Oh, there it is. What do you need? Fathomless winch. I do not have a fathomless winch, do I? I do, in fact, need another iron crate, though. Okay, I'll make... Not much for small talk. Let's get on with it. Let's go ahead and make another crate, so we don't have to worry about it later. And then the only thing we need to worry about is the winch. Alright. I've got to research it, aren't I? I wouldn't be too surprised. In fact, I'd be a little surprised if I didn't. Alright. You know what? Let's talk to this guy. Do you know anything more about the prehistoric fish I found? Nothing useful aside from confirming with some peers that they are indeed species that were previously thought to be extinct. There's even a special name for that, you know? A Lazarus taxon, a species seemingly raised from the dead. Alright. I've encountered some strange creatures in the contaminated areas. Care to enlighten me on what's going on? Oh, what do they look like? You begin to describe the creatures to the scientists, but as you grasp at the images in your head, they melt away, replaced with a swirling blackness in your mind's eye. After your description trails off, the scientist looks at you with some concern. Long nights at sea, unusual weather conditions, sleep deprivation, they can all lead to auditory and visual hallucinations. Not to worry, best to get some rest. Right. It totally hallucinations. Totally hasn't infected my fish or given me a whole lot of goop that I have nothing. Well, I can't technically make it into the dark canisters, but right now, I do not need them. Bruh. Totally. That's the siphon trawler. Alright. Everything else should be fine. And now we can grab more dredging materials, which is fantastic. Bottom of the lines. Okay, so we need this one. Got it. Which is gonna cost 3 more. I guess we gotta go dredging. I know there is wood in this direction. I'm gonna grab said wood, and I'm also going to head back so we can go to a dry dock and empty our storage a little bit more. Because sure, we just emptied out a whole ton because we made 3 Iron Haven crates. But even with that, it doesn't hurt to empty it a bit more since I am going to be actively dredging so I can get more things. Over here. I was too far to the left. As long as we go this way, towards the builder's house. Don't you dare. I see you. Go past the island, please. I don't want to have to come into contact with you again because you like to bite my ship. And it hurts. It's rude to bite people's ships. That is not wood, that is cloth. There's a very big difference. I mean, we still need it. We used a whole ton of cloth, but definitely not what I was expecting to find. Alright. I'll take it. And then grab some black groupers. And hopefully we don't get attacked before we can sell the fish. Because if we do, well, that'll just cause more issues. But we should be fine. You are a big fish. No, 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 no. You are rude. You don't need to spontaneously create a tornado that is going extremely fast towards my ship. That is rude. Oh, right. I can't do that yet until I... Right. I am so close. I'm close enough, in fact, that I'm just gonna fish over here and just sell what I catch. And hopefully we'll get all we need. If we don't get what we need from fishing all day and selling a whole inventory full, I'll actually be surprised. Many-eyed mackerel. Gill plates dotted with eyeballs. Superfluous, but scanning frantically. All eyes see right through you. Lovely. I love it when my fish see right through me. That doesn't have any cause for concern. That would never be concerning. Totally. Alright. You know what? I'm gonna move this cloth so I can put another cod over there. And you know what? I'll put this one over here. Because I don't know entirely what fish we'll catch. I know they'll be all from this area, so we've encountered them before, but Doesn't mean it won't turn nighttime and we'll all of a sudden be catching eel. Which at the moment, I wouldn't be able to hold. And pop. Lovely. Now that should be enough, and we should be able to upgrade our ship to tier 4, and we should be fine. Right? Oh, fishmonger. There we go. Lovely. Now we... That is the wrong place. Now we can buy the whole upgrade. And now we can put everything into the area. That's the rod spaces. I should focus on the cargo spaces. At least for now. I put in all 4 of the scrap. I only have 1 of the wood. But I have all of the cloth. So there's that. So we need 4 more wood. 4 more wood and just $600. That's not too bad. Not too bad at all. You know what? Hold on. I still have 1 more scrap that I can just put in there. So it's not in my storage. Lovely. And with that, I need to go dredging. I do want to go back to the Stellar Basin, because I know I can dredge up, or at least I'm fairly certain there's a lot of dredging spots I haven't seen. But I need to get research before I can actually do a chunk of it. Alright. So the basin is that way. It is nighttime, so I'll let you pass. Don't worry. Don't look at me. Just keep passing. Yep. Keep going. I don't exist. 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 Please. 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 Alright. Guess we're sleeping. That's not the right shop. We'll put away the wood, and now it's sleepy time. I'd rather not have another run-in with the giant fish. Seems like a bad idea. Because that's usually how we end up dying. You are more cloth. You know what? We need more cloth anyway. Because now we need to go, not strictly dredging, but we do need to go mostly dredging. Right. We got a whole upgrade. That's why all my equipment is very weirdly positioned in my inventory. I don't even think I can fix that at the moment. I know I'll be able to fix it later once we have the upgrades, but at the moment, our inventory's gonna be a little weird. That's normal fishing. I need to get another explosive just for that area. Oh. That's not what I wanted to do. I don't recognize this. Alright. It's an ornate key. an abnormally large and heavy key cast from an unfamiliar metal. The teeth of the key are curved and sway before your eyes like tendrils. That is a very odd key. Okay. I know that I can still get the good ending by giving the collector stuff as long as I don't finish the final quest. I did figure that out. But for now, until I go back over there, I know it's just right over there, but I don't want to talk to him right now. I want to dredge. I want to get the materials to be able, or more so the research, to be able to get this. Because once I have that, I'll be able to get the new fish. But until then, I cannot. You know, I'll put it right there. So we just need 2 more research parts. We need 2 more research parts, and it's starting to get dark. As long as we're luckier than last night, that'll be fine, and nothing will harm us. But if it's like last night, then I really gotta hope that they don't go anywhere near me. I know there was another dredging area. Where is it? I don't see any bubbles. No bubbles? No bubbles, okay. Just... No, that's not staying over there. 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 Please? Oh, that's not good. 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 Let me go. Let me go. I guess I'm going to the collector. Oh, I can't fit through there. Ah, I panicked. I panicked because there was a giant fish following me. Oh, that sucks. Alright, that's fine. Hey, collector. I know I said I wasn't gonna come talk to you, but... Hey, I got something for you, since I'm over here. You enter the collector's house. He's standing at the back of the room, still holding the silver and crimson book. He seems impatient. Well, you have something, don't you? Show it to me. You hand him the key. The cold metal shimmers a strange shine as he holds it. The shape of the key, the teeth, the head, now somehow seems changed, smaller. Has it always been this way? Is this all? Where is the lock? The collector grows agitated. It seems the pieces we're looking for have traveled further than I anticipated, much further, I suspect. In that case, allow me to aid your travels. This should make future journeys a little more swift. Allow me. He selects one of the silver ribbons trailing from the crimson-bound book, opening it to some unseen page. Turning to catch the dim light, he whispers the words on the page. After a few seconds, you feel your stomach drop suddenly, as though thrown high by a wave. He closes the book and turns his attention back to you. Now, there are yet more relics to find. Keep looking. The reef at the Stellar Basin may have caught and accumulated some wreckage. Search around that area. I'll mark the location on your map where you can begin your search. Anything else? What did that do to me? Manifest. What does that do? Use of these words will induce a trance-like state. While in this state, time will pass in a blink of an eye. When it is over, you'll find yourself here. Alright. As always, I caution against overusing this. Selectively and strategically utilize it when you need it most. Alright. Nope. Alright. Time to sleep. And then I need to go all the way back to the ship repair. Because I ran into rocks. I ran into rocks because I, for a half a heartbeat, thought, oh, I could fit in here. That was a trap, and I should have known. The lighthouse keeper is waiting for you on the dock, looking displeased. I saw you sailing out towards the horizon, crossing that deep expanse. Do you really think that is wise? It was fine. Nothing, well, actually, no. I did run from a ship that was, in fact, just the giant fish that was trying to kill me and ran into rocks. But other than that, it was fine. Maybe this time, you need to be more careful. Even you, with all your experience, cannot truly know the ocean. Nobody can. Abruptly, she walks away. Her eyes scan the water as she walks along the dock. All right. Wait a minute. Can I... No, even if I move things around, I wouldn't be able to equip any of the things that are in my storage because they're too wide. Fine. I'll be patient for now. You, however, I would like to get, but I cannot afford it. At least not yet. There should be more... Ugh. I'm going the complete wrong way. I do need to find more dredging spots. I need to go around that way, though. Because that's towards the basin, right? No, that is towards the Twisted Strand. I am very turned around. Alright. I guess I won't follow my direction sense because it was completely wrong. You know what? I am curious. I want to see what's on this island all the way over here. I can't see it, but I know it's over there because I saw it on the map. So I want to go to it real quick and see if there's maybe some dredging areas over there. That's the old fortress. I need to go this way. I need to just stay to my path. Right? A little bit further right. Hello? Alright. If there is dredging areas over here, hopefully there's also a dock. Because it is relatively far away from everything else. Oh, hi there. If there isn't, then I'll just have to get over it, but I'm hoping there is some sort of dock over here. It does look like there's dredging, though. Oh, that's not the right button. Those are just fish. And I'm having crates. I mean, you know what? I'll take them. They're kind of expensive to make. So I'll gladly take all of the crates I can get. I am very much hoping that there's a dock somewhere nearby. Because I don't have a good feeling about being this far away from a dock in the middle of the night. Usually spells out disaster. Anything over here? I'm not seeing sparklies. I'm not seeing a dock. Okay. This, however, I think is just the Wait, this is just the research area, isn't it? So there was a dock nearby. I didn't have to worry. I do have to worry about the fact that I'm going a little insane, but other than that, it's fine. How about let's just kind of do that and put some things away before I lose them by getting it. Alright. So it's, ooh, pretty. I just now saw the lights. That is super pretty. Alright. Let's go ahead and go around and hope we find an abyssal fishing area. That is the wrong way. I know abyssal is relatively deep, but it's not going to be all the way towards the center. Plus, I still need to be dredging. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take it, and I forgot to put away my cloth. That's fine. A little bit of cloth won't hurt. It's just 2 inventory slots. Oh, whoa. You know what? You have 2 days left. I don't need to do that just yet. What? Hold on, what samples did you need? None of what I just got. Lovely. So I can sell all those. So let's go ahead and sell all of these. Oh, that's not bad. Not bad at all. We can put the wood away. We can put the cloth. Is there one that needs cloth but I haven't put cloth in? Yes, there is. There we go. The last 2 cloth we'll need for that specific thing. And then I'm fairly certain we'll need cloth for other things later. You know what? Let's not go that way. Let's go over here, towards the ruined village. Because I'm fairly certain that'll have a lot of dredging places. And if it does, that means we can get more research. So we can get... Oh, that's just rock. Right. So we can get more upgrades. And the adult fishing. You know what? I'll take it. Worst comes to worst, I'm fairly certain we can sell it if we legitimately don't need it anymore. But I don't think that's the case. I think we still will need it. If not now, later. Let's go ahead and grab the wood. Will the wood have some research with it? You can easily be like, hey, they have some research. I'll be like, oh, whoa. Right? Please? I think I just need 2 more research. Okay, I guess not that one. It's a no. It doesn't want me to have research. I mean, I'll take all the wood. I do legitimately need it, but come on. I hear a dog. Okay. Now I have... Ooh. Hey, research! I need that. It hurt me, and... I missed the... No, 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 no! Okay. Hi, puppy. There's a skinny brown dog moving around in the shallows. Occasionally it lunges at the water, snapping at some small silvery fish. Its technique is ineffective. Disembark? I don't think I have any fish on me. I think I need to get the dog some fish. Can I get the dog this fish? I mean, we can see. I don't think it wants that fish. It's a radiant squid. A beacon from the depths below. A glimpse of a new sky. I mean, I could try giving it a firefly squid. Worst that happens is that the dog is like, no. I don't want the fish. I think I legitimately need to have a specific fish. I don't know why. But the fact that it doesn't have a specific thing of, hey, you're gonna do this if you disembark. Plus it just sounds like you're gonna continue on sailing anyway. I'll come back. Latching snapper. Sullen flesh folds back over its eyes. Cracked lips bleed through the mounted scar tissue. Oh. You know what? Yeah. I'll come back because my inventory is starting to get full. And I don't know how big the dog's going to be if I am able to get the dog. Because the researcher was saying that they were lonely, so... fairly certain we should be able to get the researcher a little companion. And if that is the case, I'm getting a little too close to the shore for comfort. Ooh, what do you need? Oh, no, 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 no! You are not an altar. You are, in fact, a giant crab. Little different. Altars and giant crabs apparently look very similar. Blood snapper. Blood leaks endlessly from under its scales, pulling beneath it no matter where it's placed. Alright. Not concerning in the slightest. That is a whole lot of red snapper. I'll take it. I mean, I'll be able to sell it. Can I dock? There we go. There we go. Sold all of that. We can go to the floating dock. Put the wood in. Then we'll just need, what, 58 more dollars? That's not too bad. And then this is engine. I should probably focus on the fishing equipment more so. There we go. We need one more scrap at the very least. Not at the very least. Just for that one upgrade, we need one more scrap. And we need one more research to get that. Saw a dog on the beach. Spotted a dog near the abandoned resort at the Stellar Basin. It looks like a stray. It's bound to be hungry. Yep. We need to get it food. Lovely. And we also need to repair our ship. And then I can also put away the scoop. Sure, I could probably get rid of some of the goop, but it's fine. I'll just keep it until it gets a little too much. Alright. So I need to fish over in the shallows. Oh, I could have used the red snapper, couldn't I? It's too late now, I already sold it, but I know for next time. And over here, we've already been through the right side. Let's go ahead and go around the left side over here and see if there's anything else we can dredge up. Hopefully we can get at least one more research so we can finish up the winch. And then we can hopefully get the upgrade to said winch after we buy it, of course. There's some boxes scattered haphazardly on the shore. What's in said boxes? You know what? I'll take it. Scrap of paper, opal earrings, some lumber, and a book of cloth. Also, that looked like a treasure map. Right? It's definitely a map of sorts. A scrap of paper with a large red cross in one corner. In another corner, a line has been drawn. I wonder if we get all... okay. How about no? I would like to be able to see what I'm doing. Please and thank you. I am so glad that somehow didn't hurt me. I'll take it. Apparently me running into the wreck isn't worth taking a little bit of my life. I'll take it. I won't complain. I'll be a little confused, sure, but I'm fine with it. Are you gonna give me some research? That's a tentacle, that's a tentacle, that's a tentacle. No! Oh, rude. Well, you didn't have to do that. What's this? It is a bag of doubloons. I'll take it, and then I really need to move because I don't trust that. And then I'll grab the angler because we do legitimately need that for the researcher. You know what? I'll organize it like that. There we go. I can sell one, and the other I can put in the... Well, it's not going in anything, but we can give to the researcher. There we go, and I can carry one more. Actually, can I maneuver stuff so I can carry more? Probably, I wouldn't doubt it. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, I can carry one more. There are 5 spaces. I technically do have 5 spaces open. How I really need to unequip that and re-equip it so it's over to the side. So that way I'm not having to work around it as much. So that's fine. I'll make do. Oh, it's the wrong orientation. Alright. I don't put that in there. Even if it's temporary, I would rather not potentially lose it. Alright. Over here we can't do anything. I could also put it like this, but either way. It's not gonna be quite right. There we go. Can I... can move this in such a way to where I can fit one more, please. Because I know I have enough spaces for it. It's just playing a game of Tetris at this point. I mean, close, but not quite. Is there any other way I can maneuver this? I don't think so. I think this is probably gonna be the best I'm gonna get. I mean, I could fit an octopus. I could fit more wood, but I don't think I could fit another angler because of the shape of everything. Fine. Where is the trader? Is the trader over here? The trader's gonna be in this general direction. You know what? I'm closer to the research center. I might as well drop off the anglerfish, then go sell everything, so I don't have to worry about having to selectively sell things. That'd probably be the smarter decision. And while I'm at it, can I... yeah. Never mind. Now I need to drop off an angler and get rid of the treasure and resources in my inventory. And then I can go fish there. Hold on. Remember, you'll want to install and activate the machine before attempting to collect these. Well, I was able to collect the anglerfish, and I will be able to collect the loose jaw without having to, but thank you for the reminder. Alright. Scrap. 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 We can put the lumber, the cloth. I'll put the piece of paper in here as well. The doubloons, I'll just put sideways from there. Everything else should be fine. And then we can get the loose jaw, give it to the researcher, and then sell whatever's left. Loose jaw. You know what? I could have collected one before I went over. I thought it was going to be a little bit bigger. I'm glad it's not. But I thought it was going to be a little bit bigger. There we go. We got a fair chunk. We got a fair chunk. We can head over, drop off one loose jaw, then we can go to the merchant, sell it, and hopefully we'll have enough to get the one upgrade. We'll see. Hi, Matt. Alright. Where is the merchant? There's merchant. Alright. We can sell the fish that we have on us. Hopefully... doing pretty good. We're making a fair chunk of progress so far. Because today we just entered the Stellar Basin. And... we talked a little bit to the researcher. We just got the abyssal fishing equipment. And I'm trying to get the Hadal fishing equipment, so I need one more research for that, which is why I've been dredging, but I didn't know it was available on mobile. That's super cool. Yeah, this game is amazing. I played it about probably a little over a year ago, but it was just the base game. I didn't have any DLCs, so this is my first playthrough with the DLCs. So, I'm super excited. I've already found a fair chunk of the iron... Hold on. The iron rig, but I haven't found any of the pale reach, and I don't think I found any of the other one, which the name is escaping me. Oh, nice. I haven't heard of doing that. That's super cool. Oh, that's not the right button. Cargo, that's empty. I do need to move this at least back. So that way we're not worrying about doing Tetris around it. Let's go ahead and fish. Not fish. Let's go ahead and sleep. And then we can go back around. Where in the world was I? I think I was legitimately on the entire other side. Oh, nice! Congrats! That is a lot of subscribers. Good job, dude. Alright. This is where the dog is. Nice. Good job. That's barracuda. I don't need barracuda. I need shallow fish. Nice. That is super cool. What do I need over here? This is natural altar, not crab. Alright. A summit rock cuts above the waves. There are 4 large, powerful fish shapes carved into its face, and 4 great fissures running through the rock's base. Alright, so I'm assuming it's most likely going to be oceanic catches. Thanks! So far, I feel like it's going relatively well, but then again, I do have things in the future I plan to do to hopefully help it along. Plus, thanks to your help, I actually did get more people. That is, yeah, that's gonna be Hadal. Hadal. That's what I thought. Why must you be Hadal? I understand why you're Hadal, but come on. What if I wanted to fish there? It means I should probably get the upgrade. But I need to find another dredging. Ooh. A parashlushta. A few ragged scraps of skin hang like cobwebs from its fins. Its exposed muscles are riddled with small white worms. Lovely. Yeah. You need to make sure to pace yourself and not burn yourself out. Which I learned the hard way. Because when I was first doing videos and stuff, when I was younger and still in school, I burnt myself out real easily. Because I was trying to multitask. It's not something I would ever recommend. At least not when it's a high school level. It was definitely not something I was prepared for. But I did it anyway. As best as I could at the time. Alright. I know I already went through that. I don't think there's any more dredging spots that wreck. Is there a dredging spot over by this island, or did I already go around it? At this point, it's 50-50. Better to double check it than to not check it and have there be a dredging spot that we could have went to. And it seems like I did in fact go by it. Dang it. Oh well. I understand. Multitask away. I am happy to be a podcast. I didn't get any new fish for you. I don't know why I'm here. Don't mind me, researcher. Just stopping by for zero reason. I actually need to go to the Wandering Merchant to sell the loose straw that I have in my inventory. And because... How about no? And because I don't currently have... I had a train of thought. I don't know where it went. I don't know where the cheese... I don't know where the cheese is, but I did find my crab pot. And an entangled crab. Glistening purple strings spout from solid rock, tying it and untying themselves. They fall away and wither, making way for new knots. Lovely. I need to repair that and put it back, as well as... Where are you? You can't get me, I'm docked.
Oh.
I'm safe. 338? Not bad. Welcome back. Alright. Let's go ahead and repair our crab pot. And I do actually need to buy this because there is a bit of rock that I need to... Not rock. A bit of a bridge that we need to get rid of. A destroyed bridge, but a bridge nonetheless. Anything else? I don't think I got any dredging materials, so legitimately I just need to go out and get things. You know what? I'm glad I don't have any fish on me. Because I'm fairly certain, with my luck, I'd have pros. Please no, please no, please no, please no. Rude. Don't send your fast tornadoes at me. Dude, would recommend. It is an amazing game. I'm honestly not sure. I haven't checked. I mean, we got a faint con, but okay. Rude. You didn't need to target my ship. That hurt. But I'd have to double check on that. Hold on. While I'm over here, hopefully I'm safe. Let me maybe see. Um, it has full controller support for specifically Xbox controllers, so I'm assuming so, but I'm not entirely certain. At a quick glance, I don't see anything that says it's not, but you'd have to double check. I do too, because legitimately, this is definitely one. You don't have to come and attack me. I did nothing to you. This is probably one of my top games. Like, it is amazing. Is there any dredging over there? I know there's a lot of dull fish over there, but I don't see any dredging over there. There's just that one spot. So I'm going to go under the assumption that for now, that's probably all the dredging I'm gonna get from here, unless I want to go around in the deeper parts. Dude, you are completely fine. I completely understand. Good night, Matt. Get some good sleep. Sleep is very important. Especially when it's that late at night. I completely understand. Alright. That is going to be... Oceanic? Yeah. Bye! Alright. Oh, you are massive. You're massive to the point where I can only hold one of you. Actually, maybe I can situate it to where I can hold multiple? I don't think so. It'd be very iffy. It's extremely iffy. You know what? Good thing that there's no other fish there. I didn't even have to worry about that. I should probably double check to see if there's even fish in that spot anymore before I try reorganizing my inventory. Would probably help. There we go. Lovely. And I'm fairly certain we can put that just into the dry dock. As much as I want to catch those, I don't think I can catch the entire lot. So what I'll do is I'll sell the fish, put stuff into the dry dock, and then head back out to get some more things. So, floating dock. I can put everything I need in here. Including the scrap. Lovely. And I can purchase it. You know what? This is the light upgrade. Doesn't hurt. And we need 1 more lumber and 3 more scrap. What about over here? I'm just gonna move this over here so I can finish this one out as well. And that means we have a little bit more space. Enough so that I might be able to... Well, I'd be able to equip this, but I wouldn't be able to equip the other. I won't be able to equip the net. Which is fine. I'll get over it. And I really need to put this in here before I lose it. Because that would suck. I got to start carrying more materials soon, aren't I? I've got enough to make repairs for now, at least. Well, that's good, because I did recently damage myself. And I got the final research. And how much is it? Give it to me straight. How much is it? 675. Alright. You know what? Could be a lot worse, and I completely forgot to put my crab pot down. Alright. I see how it is. Oh. I might also want to upgrade my lights while I'm at it. So... You know what? What I can do... is move that one. We'll buy one of these first, and then whichever one that happens first is the one that we'll get first. But we'll get at least one tungsten light source before we get the next upgrade. Because I think that would be beneficial. Because I do like being able to see. It is at least a little bit helpful. Just a tiny bit. I could have put my coin away, but I didn't. I guess the doubloon is coming with me on a road trip that I could easily just disappear on. It wouldn't be a purposeful disappearance, but it could easily disappear if something decides to hit me, like another tornado. Just because I mentioned that there's a tornado, please don't make one. As much as that would be comical, please don't. I would like to keep the doubloon, even though I forgot it. Let's go ahead and put it there. Hold on. I'm fairly certain there are angled fish, but either way, that's not gonna help my situation. Another Medusa octopus. Alright. I'll take it. That looks better. Right, and I need to get a shallow fish. Is this a shallow fish? No, that's barracuda. Well, that might still be a shallow fish, but I don't think we are... I don't think the dog wants barracuda. The dog also probably doesn't want a coral grouper, but... I got a coral grouper. And you can only carry one with how I have my inventory organized. There's the trader. I was gonna say, where in the world? It was right in front of me. I had to do a spin before I could see it. Alright. Let's go ahead and sell all of this. And then we can buy the tungsten light. Oh yeah, I only need to buy one tungsten light because I wouldn't be able to get the other anyway. I'm fine with that. Makes my job easier. And let's go ahead and put the doubloon in my storage instead of just keeping it in my inventory for no reason. And now we can undock and get even more things. You know what? Even if a barracuda isn't the right fish, I can go past the dog and see if it is. And either way, I'll get funds from the barracuda. You know what? Let's do it like that. Do I remember where the dog is? That is the big question. I think it's across and behind, if I had to guess. Because every single time we go past the dog, we end up coming into the stellar basin from this way. So I'm pretty sure it is in this direction. Am I right? Well, if I am, it's not this specific island, but there is the wrecked ship, and I'm fairly certain it is close by said wrecked ship. Right? There's the destroyed research area. Okay, yep. I both don't want to crash into the island and I don't want to be in the goop because it slows me down. I'd much rather be in the goop than hit the island, but I would prefer it if I wasn't in the goop. Except now, because I'm having to go across the goop and would rather not go around. I mean, I did find the dog in the end. It's a little off, but still got there. Disembark. You jump off the boat and into thigh-high water. The dog stops chasing fish and focuses on you. Let's throw some fish towards the dog. Because the dog's hungry. You throw some scraps into the water near the dog. It pounces at the splash and swallows seawater. Slowly approach. You wade towards the shore. As you get near, the dog backs up a little ways. It sits. Throw some fish towards the dog. You throw some scraps towards the dog, which lands in the sand. The dog eats them along with a mouthful of sand. Slowly approach. You start to walk closer to the dog, but it runs away, nervously hides in the bushes. After a few moments, it emerges again. What if we call for the dog? You make soft, encouraging noises, and the dog cautiously approaches. It stops just out of your reach. Hold some fish in my hand, and please don't bite me. You hold some fish scraps in the palm of your hand. The dog approaches slowly, but soon begins to lick at them. Pat the dog. You reach out and gently pat the dog. Its eyes follow your hand. It seems to understand that you're not a threat. You make your way back towards the boat. As you're wading out, you hear the sloshing of 4 legs heading through the water. You stop and turn around. The dog is standing a few paces behind you. It tilts its head questioningly. Well, come on aboard. You continue, this time with the dog alongside, its tail wagging so hard it beats the water into a froth behind it. When you get to the boat, you turn around and pull the dog on board. Oh, so adorable. You lift the dog onto the deck, and it walks around briefly before curling into a ball and looking up at you. Maybe you can find the dog a more permanent home. Oh, researcher! Wherever you may be, I legitimately don't know where I am at this point. But I know you're somewhere in this general direction. Or at least I know I'll end up at the research area if I continue going this direction. That is a crap. And that is the research center? Alright. Let's go ahead and sell the fish, then we'll go to the research center. Alright. And I think we need either either 600 or 680 for the next upgrade. Either way, we need more funds, but we're not too far off. Oh, researcher. You said you were lonely, right? I got you a dog. Hold on. It'll take me a moment, but I'll get there. Just hold on. And I need to give the dog a few head pats. And then you'll have a dog. Alright. Oh, researcher. This dog needs a home. Do you want it? A dog? Oh gosh, let me see. The dog bounds over to the researcher. She crouches down to pet the dog, grinning. The dog lets her chin in response. I could definitely take this one off your hands, and I'd love the company. Are you sure? Yes, you should take the dog, because if I keep the dog aboard, the dog's gonna end up being lost at sea, and I would feel terrible if that happened. Yes, thank you. Oh, we're gonna be such good friends. He could be my assistant. Suddenly, the dog stands upright and begins to retch, its stomach heaving. Seconds later, it vomits a wet glob onto the floor. Something glistens through the mucus. Oh, that's interesting. I suppose that's yours if you want it. I'll take it. I can clean the rest up. Don't worry about it. I mean, we got a ring. It's probably... It's not just probably. It is very dirty. But we did in fact get a ring. And I'll take it. Sure, I won't be able to sell it anytime soon because we're not near the Little Morrow, but that's fine. There was only one singular fish. Alright. And we can get some more barracuda. And this one has a lot more than just one. Oh. A concertina barracuda. Its body extends and collapses together with each gasping breath. Nature dissected into mechanical motion. Oh, dang it. I tried to press space. That is not the button used to do that. Alright. And this is going to be the grouper. I can carry a few grouper. Maybe not all of them, but I can in fact carry a few. There we go. Hold on. I can put one here. I can carry at least one more without having to reorganize other things. Alright. For now, let's go ahead and... Whoa, that is not what I meant to do. I don't know what I was going to accomplish with that. It's the wrong way round. That's the right way round. Hi, Lily. No, it's not the right way round. It's close to the right way round, but not quite. Oh, no. Dang it. Oh, but I can still do it. I can still do it. Ah. Yeah. All of the fish Tetris. I'm gonna be honest, the fish Tetris is kind of one of my favorite parts. Because sure, like, I love the story and everything, but just the gameplay of catching the fish and reorganizing it in your inventory is a lot of fun to me. I don't know why. Even if sometimes it's a little infuriating. Like, I have enough spaces, but they're the wrong shapes of fish. So I can't do anything about it. That was a whole lot of fish, alright. I'll take it. I'll take it, and what was it that I was gonna buy? Right! The fathomless winch. Honestly, I can take this, install it here, buy the fathomless winch, and install it here. Yeah! And then all I need to do is go to the one area, the iron rig, and I should be able to upgrade it as long as I have the funds. I don't know if I do have the funds, but as long as I have the funds, I should be able to do that. And I'm fairly certain the Broken Research Center is in this direction. So I'm gonna go over there, turn on the defense measure, and do some adult fishing. As long as no random things come to attack me. We all good? No random tornadoes or anything? Good. Alright. Yes, let's activate the machine. And off we go. Off we go into the depth. And we caught a snailfish. Lovely. And it's snailfish and one other that we need to give to the researcher. I just need to figure out what that one other is again. Hopefully we'll find it. Just randomly. I was a little too quick on the draw there. Is it you guys? It is. Lovely. Giant amphipod. And we can just get you guys. Then we can give one of each to the researcher, and then we don't have to worry about it again. Or at least not for these specific fish. I know that is for the relic. I will get it eventually, but right now I'm going to focus on the fish. Because I know it's not going to give us any research if we do dredge that up. There we go. And this is more snailfish. I can only carry 2 more though. Alright. I am closer to the trader, so I'll just selectively sell things. I am so glad I got out of the center of the basin there. Alright. There are so many fish. I could have just went over and did it that way, but this is fine. That worked. It got me the funds. It's fine. I just didn't want the fish to go still from me traveling all the way to the researcher and back, considering I was closest to the traveling merchant. And since we have over 800, we should be able to afford the upgrade so we can fish in the cube stuff. Hopefully. So after we give this to the researcher, let's go ahead and go to the iron rig. Hi. Alright. Yes, I understand. I already got them. They're right here. And amphipod. I have good news and bad news. Which do you want to hear first? What's the bad news? The bad news is that the samples we retrieved from the basin have extremely high counts of cellular mutations. The good news is that I've honed in on what's causing the abnormalities in the ecosystem. This all points to one thing. The thing in the basin is harmful to life at a cellular level. It damages everything around it, whether passively or with intent. I need to write up a report on my findings. Sorry, our findings. Immediately. Maybe now they'll take me seriously. Oh, how rude of me. You've done all this for me, and I've not got much to say thank you with. You should have this. She opens a drawer and pulls out a book. Sheepishly, she hands it to you. Thank you. This is something I wrote during my studies. I think it'll be useful to you. Thanks again for your help. I'd recommend that you avoid the area. It doesn't seem safe to be near the basin. Alright. Thank you for the book. It's been a while since we had something being actively read. Alright. And with that, let's go ahead and head towards the iron rig. And I might as well fish while I'm at it. Because why not? I honestly don't know if the generator area for the iron rig sells at the same price as all the others, but it's gonna be better than nothing. Nope, let me... There we go. Because then we can head over, upgrade the thing, and then we can actually get the samples that the researcher over there wants. And I'm going insane. Got it. I didn't want to do that, but the Whispers deemed that I must go insane. Alright. You know what? This is a long enough... Okay. This is a long enough sail that... Oh, no, 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 no. I don't trust any of that. I don't trust any of that. Please. Pretty please. Pretty please. Please. This is fine. This is fine. Are we good? Are we fine? Besides the voices and everything? Are we no longer being chased? It looks like we're no longer actively being chased. I'll take it. I mean, yeah, we're going insane, but we're not being actively chased, so we're not currently dying. That's all I can really ask for, in all fairness. And that means I can also stop to get a little bit of fish. Just in case if the 850 is not enough, we'll get some more. There we go. And I'm going to change to the foghorn because we are super insane, so I wouldn't be surprised if we get a few crows. In fact, I'd be a little surprised if we didn't get crows. Alrighty then. Just because I changed to my foghorn does not mean you can start chasing me. Come on. Rude. No, 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 no. 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 Are we fine? I would like to dock. I would like to dock. I would like to dock. No! Go away!
Huh.
Alright. That's fine. Everything's going according to plan. That... Oh, it's only 300? Alright. Lovely. Perfect. We now have the upgraded fishing, which means we can get all of the Yuppie fish. I'm gonna go ahead and go to the generator. And I might as well sell them all. Because I'm definitely not going to make it to the Greater Morrow in time for those fish to still be all good. Don't tell anyone from Corp about this place. I'm doing you a favor, you know. Oh, trust me, I'm not planning on telling anyone. I might as well buy some research. And the tech lab is where all of these are. Alright, so this is boosts the reverse speed, increases the winching speed, heat absorption, and increases pulling power of your fishing reels. Honestly, both of these seem like the best ones right now. I'm gonna go with the reel accelerator because I used my haste a lot today, but I'm hoping that won't happen too often. I can hope. It doesn't mean that it's gonna happen, but I can hope. Alright. And you know what? I do actually need to go to Little Morrow to be able to sell some of the trinkets we have. Because that'll give us a little bit more funds to play around with. In fact, I think there are a few places I could probably buy research from that I haven't yet. That'll help with getting some of those. I won't help with all of it because we need the stuff to make it, but... Oh, I'm just gonna fish that spot. Fine, I didn't want those fish. Apparently. Ooh. A rat tail. I'll take it. I'll take it and... Where shall I put it? You know what? I'll put you over here. And I can alternate them, maybe? Yeah, that works. I feel like that uses my space efficiently. I just have to hope that that boat keeps going that way. If it turns towards us, then I'm going to rush towards that dock. Otherwise, it should be fine. Okay, I'm gonna rush towards the dock. You didn't have to turn around. And they didn't have to turn off my light either. Jeez. I see how it is. Alright. Let's go ahead and turn our lights back on since they decided that we didn't need to see. And then grab some of these. Some cloth. I'm fairly certain it's wood over yonder. It is lovely. And I think we're actually more so low on scrap at this point. So hopefully there is a scrap dredging area just around the corner. It looks like it. Yeah. Because we need 3 scrap for the final upgrade. At least from base game. At least I think it's the final upgrade from base game. Could be wrong. Oh, you actually have it. Yes. Perfect. And now the main thing is... Never mind, I was gonna say the main thing is trying to Tetris this, but I feel like I did that relatively easily. Alright. And now we can go home. I should probably put this in storage, but we're close enough to Greater Morrow that I'm hoping we'll be fine. Because it's still bright enough outside that I don't think I have to worry too much about it. If it was darker, I would worry a lot about it. That was another dredging area. Alright. Let's go ahead, sell the fish in our inventory. Go to the dry dock. I did not need 3, I needed 4. I'm glad I got 4. There we go. And then we can put the rest of the wood in here. Same with the cloth. Alright. That crimson glow in the sky seems to have gone away. The air feels quieter now, more settled. Have you noticed? I mean, I have legitimately been in the Stellar Basin, so no. No, I haven't, because it's been a while since I've been over here. But I'm glad it's calmer. Alright. Ooh, you know what? I could do this. No I can't. I was going to grab that, but I cannot. I do not have the funds for that. Hold on. Let me first sell my trinkets, come back, grab the crab pots, and after that I might have enough. Otherwise it would just be a quick fishing trip. There we go. Oh yeah, the crab pots will do just fine. I know where 2 of them are. I think the other one is just a little farther out. Am I right? It is. Okay, lovely. And then the last one's right over here. Oh, and a research part. I'll take it. I won't say no to a free research part. Alright. Let's go ahead and sell all of that. Repair the crab pots, and then buy the engine. There we go. We should be doing really well now. And I think I'm going to save that research part for the iron rig area. Because I think that would be the best. Alright. So, we got a lot done today. We got our ship fully upgraded in the dry dock, which is fantastic. We started doing work in the Stellar Basin we got the majority of it finished, except for getting the relic and, of course, the Iron Rig quest line of getting the new fish, which I did get the upgrade for that. So all we need to do is go to the Stellar Basin and fish over there. And yeah, I think that's gonna do it for today. So thank you all so much for watching, and thank you so much for joining. If you like the live stream, go ahead and hit the like button. If you want to see more content from me, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And if you want to get notified for any future live streams or videos, go ahead and hit the notification bell. And I'll see you beautiful people next time. Bye!